On accident, I launched my own token and it's about to break $1 million market cap. It's done almost a 20x since I launched it. And the reason why I say on accident is because I'll give you the story. I was on a live Q&A and I'm searching for coins. That's what I do in my groups. I look for coins live on the live Q&A. Sometimes we find opportunities on the live stream and things like that. And we came across Zora. I've always known about it, but I wanted to like really dive in, on the live Q&A. So I create my account, whatever the case is. And as I create my account, I accidentally launch a coin. And I'm like, what the heck? This is Alex coin. That's crazy, right? And then we had a person in a live Q&A purchase like $1. And then another person purchased like, $2. And I was like, whatever. But as soon as I got off the live Q&A, I started freaking out a little bit. I was like, wait, hold on. I just launched a coin and a whole bunch of people see it. And then I have, an assistant researcher and he puts $300 in. And I'm like, wait, hold on. You own more of my coin than I do. That's weird. I start freaking out and I'm like, what's going on? This is insane. And then I was like, you can't own more of my coin than I do. And so I put $700 in. And then the next thing you know, my editor was like, yo, bro, and he puts a couple $100 in as well. And it was almost like this buying frenzy, this weird buying frenzy. And then I tell my community, yo, this is really crazy. I tell people what I do with my trades publicly. I always tell people when I buy, what coins I buy and things like that. And so I tell the group, I got to kind of tell them like I just bought my own coin. And then they start freaking out. And the next thing you know, somebody drops, 15 grand and another person drops 10 grand. And it ran it all the way up to this crazy amount, which is still really, really small. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, okay, so the marketer's guaranteed, which is me, right? And so like all these things are happening. Is like, so the Alexander E. Lorenzo token, the best way I can explain it is anything I ever do in my life, right? Every business venture, everything, every PR, this is going to be the value, the coin that's attached to that, right? This is what that's going to be, right?